welcome back to Natural Mystic Messages, and welcome to your weekly reading. This is for Leo. I have a card in the wrong spot. This is for Leo, Sun, Moon, and Rising, and of course Venus, because I love to love here at Natural Mystic. Now, this is my thirsty month. I am going to very nicely ask you to please like the video, please subscribe, do all that fancy stuff. I want you to be part of my family, and I really appreciate every single subscriber. Like, I do a happy dance every single time someone subscribes, but I want to get to 2,000. I got goals. 2020 is my year of goals. Help join me. Okay, now the energy is fluid. Put it where it goes. Is it you I'm talking about? Is it someone around you? And if this message doesn't apply, let it fly like this card just did. Okay, we have express your love. Yeah, as I was saying, don't force it in. Don't get aggro at me and, you know, tell me off in the comments because it doesn't fit your life. Either go find another YouTuber, because there's so many beautiful YouTubers, man, like so many talented readers. Or check out your other placements. Check out your moon. Check out your Venus. Then we have let your friends help. But that come out in reverse. So Leo, are you being too prideful? What else do we have? Go ahead and make the romantic gesture. Is there someone you have your eye on, Leo? Are they part of your friends group? One of you, and this is oddly specific, has seen someone that they're interested in through their friends list, if that makes sense. Reconciliation, or you're watching someone you're interested in through a friends list, or someone's watching you, vice versa. Put it where it goes. And then we have getting to know each other. Okay, so there's a few storylines going on here. We're going to get to them all. So express your love, go ahead and make that romantic gesture. If you are that person that has their eye on someone, just say hey. Just see what happens. Take the risk. Let your friends help you. So if they are part of your friends group, ask them. There's no shame in asking. For others of you, I feel like you are needing help right now, or advice, or, you know, you got so much on your plate. They're saying, please delegate. Please ask the people who love you, who want to help you. Reconciliation. Someone, and this might go into the being watched on social media, someone is watching you right now and they're wanting to get back. They're wanting to ask you. They're wanting to find out if you're single. They sort of don't have the guts right now. And they may be watching you through their friends list. Getting to know each other. As you reveal your innermost selves to each other, a bond deepens. So for some of you, you will be meeting someone new, and I'm seeing, like, not really over the top fancy dates. I'm seeing like walks, and this maybe you may have gone through this, like walks in the park and just long conversations where you don't even realize 3-4 hours has passed. I feel like you, and it might not have been your intention, but you definitely become friends before you become lovers. And while there is a lot of sexual attraction, this connection is really based in friendship. Like, it has very solid ground. So for some of you that might be coming in, we have the 9 of Cups. So for a lot of you, this has been a wish. It's been something you've been wishing for. You may have had past relationships where there was that lack of communication. Like, you felt like you had nothing in common. I feel like by the end of the relationship, you were looking at them at the other side of the couch and were like, how do we make it this long? Or they're talking to you, and inside your head you're thinking, how have I been with this person for so long? They're an idiot, you know? So next up we have the 6 of Cups, which is, for me as a reader, it's very much past life energy. So this person, the second you see them, you recognize them. There is definite past life energy there. You might not consciously recognize them, but it's like you've known them forever. Also as well, the connection's much stronger than it would be just meeting someone off the bat. And it might be someone you already know or have recently met and you sort of, they're still in your mind. Like, you can't get this person off your mind. Okay, we have the Seven of Pentacles. So what that's telling me is that's what that seed was planted. They're feeling that way too, even if you've got no idea about it. And when you're thinking of them, it's energetically because it's a mutual thing. We have the Nine of Wands. Now, which is a weird card to pop out next to these ones. Everything's very focused on moving forward, but there's this Nine of Wands, which is like, it's pulling through that last leg, pushing through whatever you've been going through. So on one hand, you may be walking into this new experience, but on the other, you're exhausted. It could be that you've been through a breakup recently, or you're just tired of doing everything on your own. You're exhausted. So the Magician's come out. You have manifested this. You have pushed and become everything you needed to be. Oh, there's a snake at the bottom of this card, so be wary. It could be this snake that's exhausting you. Or a snake could be a totem animal. A snake could mean something to you personally, but that's really stood out to me. So watch out for people who aren't as happy with a new connection as you would be. And as I say that, I pull out the Devil. There is definitely someone from your past that does not want you to move on. I feel like this person still gives you grief to this day. Even if some of you may have broken up quite a while, but you're still copping grief, which is why you sort of haven't been even able to move on. The Three of Wands. I feel like you've set the intention to move on, you've dated, you're doing all these things, but for some reason, you're still getting hounded by this person. They may just be popping up at inconvenient moments, right? Like, not even knowing it, like subconsciously, like you've been on a great date, everything's fine, you get home, you got little butterflies, and then boom, they pop back in, and you may not be over them 100%. You may really want to be over them 100%, but each time it's sort of, you swear to yourself, like, this isn't going to, they're not going to have this effect. They're not going to ruin this. I'm excited. But somehow they manage to sort of dig themselves in a little bit. Okay, Temperance has come up. So you may be dealing with a Sagittarius while we're here. What do we have? Capricorn. We do have some Cups energy here, so it could be a Scorpio, Pisces, Cancer. I always forget to do the signs. So the Temperance has come in. That is healing. It's divine healing. So I think spirits heard your exhaustion. They feel your exhaustion, and it's divinely. It's noticed divinely, and spirits coming in to sort of help you heal past it. They can't stop your ex from contacting you. They can't stop people getting in the way, but they can make you or give you the tools to get strong enough on your own. Now, I'm also, as I'm saying this, and that's why I got a bit tongue-tied, I'm also hearing medical issues. So some of you may be exhausted because you've been, like, your health hasn't been the best lately. Okay. We have the Hierophant. So some of you may have actually needed to go to hospital recently, or found yourself in and out of doctors a lot. So your time may have been sort of, or someone around you has been really unwell. So you've been sort of in and out of doctors, stuff like that. And I think the full moon that recently happened was a big energy shift for you. So if you're feeling unwell in the past, you may be on your road to recovery right now. But we also have the Page of Cups, which is telling me that whoever this is coming in from your past is very emotionally immature. Like, they might be the most maturest person you've ever met. They may, you know, run a company and wear a suit and do all the grown-up things that they're supposed to. But behind closed doors, it's like they've got the emotional intelligence of a 5-year-old who throws tantrums when they don't get their own way. And then we have the Chariot. This is you moving on. This is you leveling up spiritually. You may have been this cycle of not feeling yourself physically and being physically unwell might have been Spirit's way of slowing you down. You may have, it may have been realigning you on your path. Okay, we're going to go one more from this deck, and then we're going to do some clarifiers. I feel like you've come to some revelations recently, like some aha moments, sort of seeing things for what they really are, and that goes for all the people around you, like seeing everything in a new light. It's like everything looks different to you at the moment. Does that make sense? Some of you may have actually started to open up your gifts, so you might be seeing things clairvoyantly or out of the corner of your eye, like literal seeing things differently. You may be seeing auras at the moment. Okay, so the Ten of Cups is the last card that we're using from this deck. Whoever this person coming in is, they're going to open up. Like, it's just, it's like a newness. It's unraveling parts of you that you didn't even know existed. It makes you feel like a brand new person. And it's in the healthiest way is what I'm hearing. We're going to pull this deck over here. It's going to feel so different from everything you've dealt with in the past, to the point where you're going to question if it's real. You're going to be waiting for the penny to drop. You're going to be waiting for, you know, what's the catch? Be weary of not creating, of making sure you don't create a catch. So it may be all perfect, and then they might, I don't know, chew with their mouth open. This is a really bad example, and you may think, oh, I can't live with this. Spirit's saying don't create situations where there aren't situations, because it's almost like a habit for you to expect the worst, to feel nervous when something good happens because you're waiting for that moment when it all falls apart. Spirit's saying don't manifest that accidentally. Take it as a gift and just trust, basically. Trust that everyone comes into our life, be it for a season or a reason, but this person is here or are coming in for one of those purposes, so they're meant to be there. Okay, we have the King of Wands. Whoever this person is that's coming in, they have great energy. They're exciting. They're passionate. They get you. They understand the Leo-ness about you, which I think in the past people tried to stamp out of you. Leos are amazing. They're absolutely amazing. They're amazing partners. But you have to be confident in yourself to be able to handle a Leo. If you're not, you're always going to want to stamp all the things you love about them out of them. And I feel like this is what you've been facing for a while. Queen of Swords. This is exactly what I was talking about. You realizing that maybe the people around you aren't always your cheerleaders. They're not always the people they perceive themselves to be. It's sitting back, reflecting on what you want, what you won't put up with. It's not necessarily that you're going to kick them out of your life. You're just going to set some decent boundaries. And you're not going to allow people to make you feel small anymore. Then we have the Three of Pentacles. This could be you finding people around you who can help you grow and manifest. It may be that when you meet this new person, you sort of get a whole new group of friends as well. But I really feel like this is in business. I feel like some of you are sort of looking to move forward in like entrepreneurial type of way. Some of you may also have a craft or something you're really good at that you kind of want to start selling and turning it into a business. This new person will help you do that. Plus, more people are coming in. People are coming in to help guide you. Someone specifically wants to do like energy healing, like Reiki, meditation, sound healing. There's some sort of healing. And you're looking for a space, and you're sort of also looking for the courage to build yourself up. Spirit saying you're good enough, do it. Like, no more studying. You don't need to study anymore. You just need to get out there and do it. Okay. We're going to clarify this Six of Cups, this past life energy. Not with 60 cards, though, Spirit. Let's get a bit more specific. We're gonna clarify what happened in a past life. What is it? Who are they? This deck doesn't want to talk. Let me try and split the deck and see what happens. Okay, Spirit, can we clarify the Six of Cups, please, for Leo? Okay, so I'm also, and this is going back into what I said about going to hospital and being unwell or needing to go to the doctors. I think there may have been people around you who you thought would be supportive that weren't as supportive while you were unwell, and you're seeing that maybe they don't give the same way that you give. And you're learning to not give out as much next time they come to you needing help, which is off topic. We're doing the Six of Cups, but Spirit talks when Spirit wants to talk. Now, to clarify the Six of Cups, we have the Nine of Wands. It's this exhaustion again. Okay, so the past life of this person, so... Oh. Now, I am a past life reader as well, and I didn't realise as I was asking that we're actually going to go into the past life. Now, with whatever happened, this last relationship with this person in this past life was very traumatic. We have the Tower here. It was a big lesson lifetime. So whatever happened in that lifetime was a massive lesson. So that's probably why when they're coming into this lifetime, it's not going to be as chaotic as relationships in the past, because whatever happened in a past life was very chaotic and very exhausting. The Tower's come up here next to the Nine of Wands. So it was like, whatever happened in that last life, the relationship just couldn't get over that last hump. You just couldn't make it, because the Strength has also come up in reverse as well. While we're in this past life, we may as well just pull one more card on that. Okay, some of you may have affinity to water. You might have a fear of it, or you might love being around it, but water holds large amounts of emotion for you, or it stirs large amounts of emotion for you. So if you're fearful around water, that could be, it's to do with this life. Also, if you absolutely feel at home at the beach, it's because of this life. And as we say that, we have this woman here under the water looking up at the moon. This last relationship's held a lot of secrets. I feel like it was, without being too cliche, very forbidden. And the moon speaks of this too. It's very secretive. It's very forbidden. I actually can see a couple meeting at the beach. So you may have had to meet under darkness and under the light. And the stress got the better of you both. So if you're feeling almost a weird secrecy in this relationship that you're stepping into, or you just feel like you don't want to tell anyone, it could be going back into this past life. I'm sorry, this is very specific, and I don't normally go into past lives in general reads, but Spirit sent me there, so I'm very sorry if I went off track for anyone else and it's not resonating. We have the Chariot again. First of all, it's saying that life is over and you've learned your lessons and you're moving into this new life with this new person. It's also saying you're taking the reins on your own life right now. Like I said, you're not going to allow anyone to make you feel small. If this is resonating for anyone, please hit the like button. Please subscribe. Add me on my social medias as well. I am trying my hardest to keep up with those. I am not a big social media person. I'm not even a big phone person. All right, last one we have Five of Wands. This is mental conflict. Spirit saying get out of your head. Get out of your head, step forward. You've got all these new amazing opportunities coming up for you. Spirit saying get excited by them. Last off, we're going to do some Oracle, and we're going to do that with, I'm pretty sure, And I really should have checked after my last reading that it's called the Black Moon Oracle. I'm trying to look up at my... Oh, I can't see. I'm not wearing my glasses. I don't even know why I'm trying. Moonology. Wasn't even close. The Moonology Oracle. Okay. Spirit, can we have 3 for Leo, please? Wow, Leo, I'm actually a little shook that we went into a past life. I haven't done... I might actually do a past life, maybe like pick a card or something like that. Past lives actually are one of my reading specialties. But I've never done one. It's never come up, to be honest. So, I actually do have a heap of picker cards, and I'll have more eventually as time goes on. And they're usually in a playlist on my channel if you want to go check and find if there's any messages for you. Okay, so we have You Are Good Enough, which we already know, Leo, and it's time to say it to yourself. I am good enough, and it says the energy is gaining momentum. That's this person. That's this stuff, this newness. It's you gaining momentum. It's new love gaining momentum. You may feel like that's stirring. There might be no one around right now, but you're feeling hopeful. That's the energy gaining momentum. Okay, Leo. I think I need to go clear the energy. That was a big reading. So thank you so much for stopping by. Please like and subscribe, and I will see you all again next week.